Independent China strategist Andrew Leung. He joins us now from Hong Kong. Andrew, good to have you on the show. Now, I'm wondering what your take on this is. I mean, how likely is it that these defendants will be getting a fair trial? Because up until now, a lot of their rights have been denied, like access to their family. They were even unable to choose their own lawyers in terms of legal representation. So from the looks of it, it doesn't look too promising, does it?
Well, first of all, these fugitives are very, very different from others who committed the crime in Hong Kong, and they are tried in Hong Kong's courts. But these fugitives, they fled Hong Kong in face of these trials, trying to escape the jurisdiction of Hong Kong's laws. And whilst fleeing, they crossed into mainland China's waters, and they're now being charged for this offense, first of all in China. And that's why they're being tried in China, because we're crossing the into the waters of mainland China. Now, as for the trial in China, well, let's face it, not two countries' legal systems are the same. The laws in Turkey are very different from the laws in the United States. The laws in the United States are very different from the laws in Hong Kong. But that's the laws in China. So that's being tried in China. And at least the latest news seems to suggest that they've been tried in open court. And then people could attend the courts. But it's just that all the seats are taken. But that's the laws on the mainland. So I think that, but if they are served the sentence on the mainland, then they'll still have to face the laws in Hong Kong. So it's quite likely, no matter how short the sentences are or how long, after serving the sentence in China for crossing the borders, they've still to face a trial in Hong Kong.
Andrew, I want to ask you rather the timing of this trial, because whether or not if there's anything to be made of it, because China does have a history of putting dissidents on trial around this time, during Christmas time, during New Year's period. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't think that the timing can be engineered. But let's face it, these fugitives, their actions took place only recently. So it's just a coincidence that they're being tried this time around. But the offences are quite serious, because in Hong Kong, that is, because they are being tried under Hong Kong's national security law. But it's just that they fled Hong Kong and they crossed into China's waters. So the charges in China are that they are violating China's territorial waters. But of course, that they are, if they're involved in the committing crimes in Hong Kong, there are bound to be further investigations. So it's quite possible that there could be further charge. But I think the first trial is for crossing the borders of mainland China illegally.
Okay. Andrew Leung, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us here on Chair to World. I do appreciate your analysis.